don't know what the man. I got pizza delivery at a gym. I don't know.
Hey, who's the guy bringing pizza in my gym? That guy's cutting weight.
There he is.
Oh, Big Nick. I'll eat that pizza all day, baby. Good to see you, man.
I know you're training, but you know.
No,
you
not me. These guys are. I'm going to eat.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good to see you, brother.
This your joint?
Yes, sir.
How long you had this place?
I've been here since 2006.
2006?
20 years, man.
Wow.
20 years.
20 years, man.
Yeah. I'm getting old.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Fuck, you ain't that old. Shit.
I feel it.
You feel it?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
What'd you bring?
Let's see.
Ooh,
oh, we got the
man.
cookie. That's the dessert.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I might eat that first.
Nah. Probably get you the pepperoni, right?
Oh, dude. Wow.
There you
Look at that.
go.
That's beautiful. My delivery guy knows what's up. This is what we had after the big victory in Madison Square Garden. That was the first thing I got to eat.
You had that, right?
Yes, sir.
Nothing like MSG, right?
Nothing like it.
Wow.
Nothing like it. The cathedral, man.
I know. I get the chills when you go in that building,
dude,
right?
it's unreal.
Were you a fighter first?
No, I was actually a football player.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was a football guy. Then Randy opened the gym up in 2006 and kind of stumbled across it. You know, I wanted to get back involved in something athletic. The main thing for me that I felt I was missing in my life was the team, man, the camaraderie.
Right.
Being around like-minded individuals, and immediately when I walked in this gym, that's the first thing that I felt. You know, it was a great group of individuals that were just training hard and working hard, especially when you're born and raised in Las Vegas. A lot of pitfalls, a lot of shit you can get yourself into. And I knew right away, like, this gym was business, you know, and I just wanted to be around it. So started coaching my first year. After my first year here, Randy got me a grappling coaching position, and I took over as the gym manager 2008.
Did you wrestle before?
Wrestled a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I played college football.
Where? Where'd you play college?
I played up at Reno, and then I transferred out to Utah.
So you're a local boy?
Local boy.
From Vegas?
Vegas, born and raised.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So the OGs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the OGs.
What was it like growing up in Vegas?
Man, it was a small, big town, right? Like, it's grown into a bigger city, obviously, but at the time, it was very family oriented, right? Like, everybody knew everybody. You had family that was in the casino industry, or they were in like construction, or they were building, you know.
It's funny, because it doesn't feel that way. Like Vegas feels like it's a little like bizarre, like, because, you know, you got the strip, you got the casino, but yet there's a whole community outside 100%. Of that, right?
100%. So my mom's born and raised out here as well. So my grandfather was Benny Binion's bodyguard, so it comes from the casino industry. And then my dad's from Naples. My dad left Italy, came out here. My uncle owned Ital Cream. They did gelato, so he started doing all the gelato for all the hotels and stuff like that.
So you're half Paisan?
Mm-hmm. 50%.
What else? German, Irish?
Who cares?
Who cares?
The good half is all Italian.
That's good. What's the last name?
Well, when I was born, on my birth certificate is Marcello Valerio Parente.
Marcello
Valerio
Parente. You been to Naples?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I actually have land in Naples. I've never been, though. I gotta go.
You gotta be careful about it.
Yeah, no?
Yeah, Naples could be scary.
Yeah?
Not for a guy like you.
Yeah, well.
I mean, you know, they're not gonna mess with you.
Yeah, you never know, though.
Well, yeah, but no, it's just, I'm half Sicilian and half Barese. But, you know, we're all Italian.
Yeah, it's all the same.
And some are dark, some are like you. My mother looked like you.
So it's funny, all my uncles, fair skin, all my aunts, dark skin.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know. You married?
Married my high school sweetheart.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been together since 1997. Got 3 kids.
3 kids?
Yeah.
What's the ages?
18, 16, and 9.
Oh,
so
wow.
Picking college right now. And yeah. So
boys, girls, what?
2 girls and 1 boy. Boy's the youngest.
At least you got a boy.
I know, had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
Girls are great, but they're complicated.
Yeah, it was funny because I was good with the 2 girls, you know, and then my wife comes home and you know, she was a cheerleader, I was a football player. She comes home from one of our like alumni games and she's like, "We gotta have a boy." I was like, "I was fucking trying for a boy the first 2." You know?
Sometimes you got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, holy shit.
You know what I mean?
But you know, she was convinced me to have another one, and thankfully it was a boy, so we got another boy.
Because you got to carry on the name.
Yeah, no,
Is he
100%.
another Eric?
No, he's Knox. Knox? Yep, and then so...
K-N-O-X?
K-N-O-X. His middle name's James. So my real dad passed away when I was 2. So my name was changed to Nicksick because I was adopted by my dad.
I see.
So his middle name is...
You mean your mother remarried?
Yes, my mom remarried.
And your real dad died when you were 2?
When I was 2, yeah. He was in the street business here.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Paisan guy.
That was the Paisan guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, what'd he pass from?
He was murdered. He was bringing the drugs into Vegas. Crazy. So he died at the Continental Hotel. My mom and him had split up at the time. And it's crazy because my mom tells me the story. She's like, I woke up in the middle of the night, like, look, when you look at the alarm clock, and it's like 2:46 a.m. And that was the time of his death on his birth certificate, on the death certificate.
2:46?
She woke up and whatever she knew, and he had passed away.
Weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Sometimes when you see a certain number, a certain time, it's like when I lived through the earthquake, it happened at 4:31 in the morning. I just got to LA and I almost died that night.
Yeah.
And it was like,
that was the time.
it's that 4:31.
Yeah, you know, it's
it's that day aftershocks for months, and and it would happen like sometimes same time.
What was that, 93?
94.
94.
Oh,
yeah.
it was insane.
Yeah, that was in the World Series, right? With the...
No, that's the one in San Francisco.
That was Frisco, that's right.
That's the 89.
That was 89.
That's the Bay. Because I'm a baseball lunatic.
The freeway fell down.
Freeway.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, during the World... they suspended it, then they resumed it.
Nah, that was crazy.
I know. So how did you become like an expert at jiu-jitsu and all that stuff?
Well,
you just educated yourself?
Honestly, Nick, for me, like in this sport, I never feel like you can ever be an expert. I just don't feel that way, man, because the game is constantly evolving. And I think for that mentality, like coming from a football background, you're always trying to find new ways to evolve and win, right? And if you get set on your ways, I always feel like that's when you get passed behind.
Yeah.
So my mentality's always been like, find what's new, what's cutting edge.
Right.
What are guys doing? What are guys winning with? And go out and try to grab it and make it your own. Right. And that's always, my dad now was my football coach, and I always kind of picked up on that mentality of the evolution of the game. How can you adapt? How can you find new things? So for me, when I came into this gym, I had so many great coaches, and I was able to just take and take and take.
You were a sponge.
A sponge.
Yeah.
A sponge. And to this day, we have so many great guys in this room that you're able to grow and evolve. And when you watch us coach practice, I want everybody to have input. I want everybody to put their information into the middle, because there might be something that we didn't do or we didn't see, or this guy might be coming from Dagestan, or this guy might be coming from a different culture and train a different way. Well, what can we take from him to evolve our game and make us better as well?
You bring up a curious question I have about the Dagestanians. How come they're so incredible on the ground?
I'll tell you what.
Can you describe it?
There's a certain type of work ethic
that they have
that I notice, and I'll say this. Culturally, I see it in their kids. So they're brought up a certain way that their kids are already working hard at a young age.
Right.
And I see it where, like, even my son, he works hard, but they want to play on the iPad, or they want to go on the Oculus, or do this or do that. Culturally, I feel like these kids are put in a scenario day in and day out where they're not doing that kind of shit.
Right.
They start training at a young age, and it's hard work from 8 a.m. till the time they go to bed.
Right.
Now, in the environment in the room is very different culturally. There's no music, there's no talking, there's no bullshit. Right. It is hard work and go.
Right.
Now, does that mean they're better? No, I just think it's very different in their approach to the game.
You think they're more disciplined?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And more focused.
And not only that, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do shit.
Right.
They train, and that is their livelihood, that is their main line of work, that is their passion, that is their care, right?
Yeah.
And Western, we see guys like they want to do other things, and there's a lot of other distractions. There's really no distractions with these guys.
Right, and it's true, because their focus is just a little different. Not to say the American guys aren't great and aren't tough, but they have one thing, and those guys
But again, like you said, as a coach, how can we replicate some of those things that they do well? Now, it doesn't mean we're going to change the culture. We like to have fun. That's our, like, I have the best job in the world. I get to come to this beautiful gym. I get to train with my best friends all day, and I get paid money to do it, right? But there is an edge to what the Dagestani guys do that is a little different. Now, can we replicate that to a degree? I think so. Right. But at the same time, man, you got to enjoy what you do for a living as well, right?
Yeah, you got to have some joy.
Oh, man.
Because if you're joyless, then
it's like robotic.
Yeah, then where's the then what's it? Why are you doing it?
You got to have a little soul,
right?
You know.
And I'm not saying they're joyless.
No, not at all, not at all.
But you could see a little bit of that sometimes could be missing.
Well, sometimes like, man, I hope this guy smiles. You know,
like you take this guy. I've become a fan of his because at the beginning I thought he was just kind of a cocky guy. Me and my son both have watched this guy Topuria evolve, and he's just so good.
Yeah.
So great, and I don't think he's cocky, I just think he's confident.
That's it, right?
I just think he believes in himself that much.
100%.
And he backs it up from what I've seen.
Right.
I'm not saying he can't be beat, because anybody could be, but he's got something special.
No, I agree, and I think when you can decipher the difference between cockiness and confidence, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Cockiness to me is a guy who predicates himself on things he did in the past.
Right.
Oh, I did this, that makes me cocky. No, I'm confident for what I know I can do for the future.
Right.
Right? And now those experiences definitely add up.
Yeah.
But there's a fine line between that, right? But Topuria is confident in his skill set.
Yeah, that's what
He's very confident in what he does.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows.
How special is he to you? Pretty special, right?
And you hit it on the head, like his evolution, right? Like he actually, if you watch his earlier fights, he was more of a grappler. He was beating guys with a lot of his submission game. Then his kind of transition into the knockouts. But if he needs to, when you watch the Bryce Mitchell fight, when you watch the Ryan Hall fight, there's fights where if it goes to the ground,
he can survive.
Equally as dangerous.
Right.
Equally as dangerous.
That's what makes him really tough.
There's no chink in the armor.
Right.
Right? Like how do you get a guy like that, right? And that's when you got your work cut out for.
And when you got hands that good, I'm not saying these guys can't box, they can, but when it's that kind of precise in the UFC, because then you go, wow, this is...
And, the one thing he's superior, cage control. Cutoffs, cage control, traps. He puts guys trapped up on the barrier. If you go back and watch, probably damn near all of Topuria's
So his
finishes,
IQ is really great?
It's beyond great.
Is this official size?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I actually played a ref in one movie.
Did you?
Yeah, UFC ref. But at that time, I wasn't that familiar with the UFC. So I was like, all right, let's fight.
Yeah, perfect. Like, you nailed it.
Yeah, speaking of evolution. I like that word, evolution. Anyway, I noticed that, you were instrumental with Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
Developing him and taking him to the next level. Because at the beginning, it looked like he was just a big, strong lug.
Sure.
And then he developed more skills.
Sure.
And between the skills and the power. So how did that happen, you think?
Well, very fortunate as a coach to be able to inherit an athlete as great as Francis Ngannou. Yeah. There's two things about Francis that, as a coach, you really want is the resiliency and the type of athlete that he is, right? Now, Francis has been through more in his life than a lot of us will ever experience. And when you're able to draw upon those things, you know that this guy is going to work hard. The first time I ever really got to meet with Francis, I wanted to see how I could be as a service to him. You're already great, so why do you need me?
Right.
What can I do to assist you? And then he kind of let his guard down. We had this really great conversation of the things that not necessarily scare him, but things that he felt that he needed to be better at. As a coach, when you hear those things, you now know, okay, these are the areas that I can help you improve on, or where can we focus on? So now, the one thing was, okay, my wrestling, or putting my striking together, or little things.
Right.
Then as a team, as a gym, we were able to take those things and apply it into our practices. Now, if you tell me you don't like something, I don't want to force feed you. I don't want to force it on you. But how can I make those things that you don't like enjoyable? So if wrestling, for example, was the thing he didn't enjoy, immediately you think we have to make him a defensive wrestler. We have to keep things on the feet. What we wanted to do was to flip the script. We wanted to make him an offensive wrestler.
Okay.
We wanted to make it fun for him.
Okay.
But what happens when you learn offense? You inherently learn defense.
Right.
So by able to put him in scenarios that were more advantageous for him, he started to love the wrestling.
Oh.
He started to enjoy it.
Okay.
Now it became a problem, right? Because now he's taking dudes down and beating up dudes in the room.
Right.
But now it turns into a new toy, a new tool, a new instrument for him.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like this, oh, here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna be genius and change these things up. Right. It was more about putting him into scenarios that were more fun for him, instead of like, oh, I gotta go wrestle today, this is gonna suck.
And is that something you came up with, or
actually it's something I talked to my dad about a little bit, and then something I talked to Randy about, and then how can we make these things fun for him?
Right.
Then if you're able to explain to him the reasons, why are we doing these specific things? So combination-wise, all right, why do you throw this combination? If you just tell him to do it, it's not gonna resonate. But if you tell him, hey, we're gonna throw more to the body because it's gonna stop level changes, it's gonna negate takedowns, it's gonna set up your overhand, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, then it computes with him, it resonates with him.
Right.
Now, he deserves all the credit because he did all the work. Right? It was just us that was posing the questions and then orchestrating the drills and putting it together for him.
Right.
Lo and behold, man, he's one of the best athletes in the world, and now you see the fruits of his labor.
Right. I could tell because when he got Stipe down, that was a big deal.
Yeah, big, right? Like, and that was, of course, going into that fight, that was the question, right? Like, how is he going to be able to show up his wrestling? Well, behind the scenes, we had 2 fights prior to Stipe. We had Junior Dos Santos and we had, what was his name? Jairzinho Rosenstruck.
Yeah.
But in our mind, our end game target was always Stipe.
Right.
So while we're training for these fights, we always had Stipe on our mind.
Right.
So we're going to develop these skills in 2 years.
Right.
But we didn't have to show any of it because he knocked out Junior in the first round and he knocked out Jairzinho in the first round.
But in the meanwhile, he was working his way towards that.
Exactly.
Right?
But the beautiful thing about it is we never had to show our hand.
Right.
Everybody just assumed, oh, he's just still knocking people out. Yeah, but behind the scenes, we're working our asses off.
Yeah.
And we're developing new tactics, techniques, strategies, and everything else, but we just didn't have to show it until Stipe, but really the Cyril Gane fight when you saw him wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you go, oh my God, this guy's not just a big lug.
We saw what happened in the first Stipe fight.
Yeah.
Stipe was able to nullify his power. Okay, we never want to have that happen again. We have to be able to switch gears at some point. So now you're a complete MMA fighter. You're worried about my right hand? Well, guess what? Now I can switch to southpaw.
Yeah.
Okay, you shut my southpaw down? Well, I can wrestle.
Yeah.
I blew my knee out, I can wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, there's things that we can do.
Then he becomes a really scary guy.
That's right.
Which he became.
That's right.
What was the strategy after Adesanya finished Pereira and he had that huge win? Did you feel like maybe he wouldn't be as hungry, or did you think maybe he would, drop his guard? Was it a good time?
No, I mean, for me, Izzy is this code. He's an enigma. Yeah. He's creative. His patterns are erratic. Not a lot of things that he does is going to be always the same. So for me, in that particular fight, Sean Strickland is the code. His style is different than most.
Right.
Sean is not like this clean rhythm striker. Sean is his patterns are all over the place and crazy, and his movement's weird and awkward. So we knew that if we can stay kind of in a way that we can confuse Izzy, but moreover, it was more about trapping him. Oh. If we can keep him trapped, we're gonna eliminate a lot of his movement.
Right.
Where Izzy's so good is he's so good in space. So if Izzy's an orthodox striker, and then all of a sudden he's over here and now in a new stance, he's setting up a whole different code of something different. Okay. But if we can put him in a trap, and I can eliminate some of that stuff, half of his game goes away.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of the game plan. If you watch that fight, it was to pressure him and put him on his back foot, but to eliminate a lot of his spacing.
How do you set these traps? I mean, how do you... I mean, what do you?
For me,
what do you think?
For us, especially guys that are dynamic strikers that are able to move in and out of both stances.
Right.
Sean is not going to do a lot out of southpaw, but that was kind of the key for us.
Yeah.
Is when we got him into a corner post, Izzy's going to move to southpaw. We need to attack him in these positions.
Yeah.
Now, other guys like Manel, Dan Ige, Kai Kamaka, that are very good in and out of both stances, we have a little bit more offensive options. So for me, the funneling and the trapping is probably the next level of MMA, in my opinion.
Right.
You know.
But, you know, styles do make fights, right?
Oh, 100%.
It's really interesting because, you know, one guy might have a bad style for a guy who might be a superior fighter on paper.
Agreed.
But for whatever reason, I mean, I was a boxing fan growing up, and, you know, you just would see this guy had the wrong style for this guy.
Particular styles.
And sometimes it's just, and not that he was a better fighter, just the wrong style.
Right, exactly right. And then, hey, right time, right place.
Right place.
And all those things. And
yeah.
That was the thing that, for me, when we left the locker room, I tell Sean, the only people that need to believe is the 5 of us here.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the odds. I don't care about the fans, the experts. None of that shit matters. What matters is the 5 of us all believe that you can win this fucking fight.
Right.
And you included. Let's go out there and shock the world, man.
Yeah.
And then he went out there round 1 and then dropped him. And we're like,
wow.
That's what I said to him right after the round was over. Like, he ain't no fucking boogeyman now, is he?
Yeah.
Because now you believe I can beat this guy.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was gone in the first. I was like, wow. I said,
too.
You inspire your fighters. You see that, like that inspirational guy. Is that, you think, one of your big attributes?
I think so, but I think for me...
I'm not saying that's the only thing. But
No, but I think that's probably one of my better attributes. But that all comes with sweat equity, man. It comes with being with the guys for a long time.
In the trenches.
In the trenches.
Right.
In the trenches. You can't be on the stool with somebody and look them in the eye and them not feel like, well, this guy hadn't been there for me. Right? It's like the dad coming in around Christmas. Like, I always see this dude once a year.
Right.
No, man, we're together day in and day out. We're on the road together. We're working together. You earn that right. You earn that trust. And I think that's the importance about being able to say those things on the stool.
How many fighters do you have, like, right now, professionally?
Me, probably 25 to 30.
25 or 30?
Busy boy.
Wow.
Yeah, busy boy. Blessed.
Yeah.
You know, blessed to be busy, but, and everyone takes a different level of attention, different level of responsibility. Yeah. Some guys don't need a lot, some guys need a lot more.
Yeah.
But as a coach, I think that's where you have to develop your understanding of who and what they are.
It's crazy how big the UFC's become, huh?
Oh man, 500 and some guys on the roster.
Yeah, did you think it was gonna become what it's become?
Yeah, you know, I started watching in '93, and you know, you'd see a card, it was like once every 3 months. Yeah. Now you got every week. You know, and it's great because it's provided for all of us, man. Like this building, this gym, this team, all of us have benefited by that growth.
Right. Who's some of your favorite fighters of all time?
Definitely
UFC
Randy.
Guy. Randy?
Definitely Randy. You know, he's still a mentor to mine to this day. I talk to him daily. Right. Dan Henderson, I think that Team Quest lineage has always been important to us. BJ Penn was always a guy I loved watching. Old school Tank Abbott. You know, I love watching those guys. Who else, man? Yeah, but definitely Randy for me. I think Randy was the first guy that I really gravitated to because he was the guy that was maybe a little undersized, but was able to beat guys with his brains. Right. You know, game plan wise.
Who do you like today?
Love watching Piotr Jan. I love watching Corey Sandhagen. I love watching Izzy. I love watching Topuria. You know, there's a ton of guys, man. There's a ton of guys.
Like Makhachev?
Yes, yeah. Love watching Islam. Yeah, love watching him.
Khabib was crazy, huh?
Oh, dude, nuts.
You've seen him up close, probably,
like, right? Khabib's like Mariano Rivera, right? It's like you're gonna get 2 pitches and you can't fucking hit.
That's it.
It's a cutter and it's a 4-seamer. You know what you're gonna get.
You know what you're gonna get.
But try to stop it.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, the only way I said you could beat that dude was somebody that could knock him out. Exactly. Exactly. There was no way you were gonna. It was just like when Conor fought him, I was like, you better have the best version of Conor.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, at that time, Conor was...
You gotta knock him out.
Exactly. There was no way you're gonna win on the ground.
100%.
I mean, you need 10 guys to beat him.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Even when what do you call had him at a headlock or
not gonna happen.
Poirier, it wasn't happening.
Not gonna happen.
It was like a joke.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool dude, man.
Appreciate you, Nick. Thanks
It's
for
fun to
coming in,
meet
brother.
you. I hope you like the pepperoni.
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah. You know what I do? I just take the pepperoni off.
Yeah? You go individual?
I like it. I like the pepperoni so much. Oh yeah, just one last thing. What about the eye pokes? How do you limit that?
To me, it's glove design.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Bellator used to make these gloves. When you put your hand in, it had an automatic curve to the hand. I've seen some good designs. I've seen Trevor Whitman's design. I've seen Don House. There's been some really good designs that I think they can help the curvature of the hand.
Okay.
Now, Sean Strickland, when he parries like this. Mm-hmm. So it takes away, and that's just because Sean's is really good at that.
Right.
You know, keeping his hands in.
Yeah.
I think it's a design flaw.
Design, huh?
I've put my hands in gloves before where they're so stiff and tight, it makes your hands naturally stick out like this.
Yeah.
So you gotta break them in to make your hand be able to even freaking move.
Right.
But these designs, they're already a curvature there.
Have you told them that?
Yeah, all the time.
All right.
Where's the money at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whoever's gonna come in and make this design, and they're gonna try to make some money off these guys. So
right.
At the end of the day, it's a tough aspect of the sport. No one wants an eye poke, man.
Right.
No one wants.
It's the worst thing, getting hit in your eye.
I've seen Aspinall's out.
Yeah.
This unfortunate. These guys are getting injured. Fights are ending on eye pokes, and
It's the last thing you want.
The last thing you want. You spend 8 weeks doing a camp, and all of a sudden, the guy's out because of his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want that shit to happen.
And it's not like that. It's intentional.
No, not at all.
But it's a hazard that, if you can find a way to, limit it.
100%.
That would be good.
Better design,
Nice hat, man.
Thank you.
That's your hat?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It's our code word, one of our company, family friend of ours.
Oh, nice.
Nashville.
Yeah. You got the nice blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. My daughters just did it yesterday. So.
I might go blonde. Who knows?
Let's do it.
Hey, man. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
Pleasure
Thanks for
being
coming in
here and just seeing some of this. So
cool.
I hope to see you live one day.
Hopefully New Jersey.
Yeah, maybe Jersey. I'd love to come out to that.